to bring you an exciting Cavaliers and an interconference here at the Quick Arena.
For me, with that call, I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Pass to Westbrook. The three ball. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Westbrook's got the first back in the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three.
And it's Durant in at the three. On defense, Cleveland. Westbrook passes to Adams. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Now here's Westbrook. Adams trying to free himself up. Westbrook, no good. The drive by James. Here's Thompson. Serge Ibaka with the rebound.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cavaliers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Knocks it loose. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Durant's got the ball. Outside Westbrook. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Durant sends it back. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Now here's James. That's in there. Love with the assist. James has got 5.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight. And for all the flash and dash in Oklahoma City over the past few years, Serge Ibaka silently goes about his business. While all eyes are on the megastars, Durant and Westbrook, Ibaka lurks around like a jaguar. I mean, finding opportunities to exploit any weakness in the opposition.
So here's Westbrook. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside for Durant. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
In the corner, Irving with it. Cleveland moving it around. Smith kicks to Love. Pass to LeBron. No good with the triple. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Durant. Rips down the breakaway slam.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
Now here's Love. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Nice shot by Smith. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Adams. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by J.R. Smith. Irving dishes to Love. Smith the pass to Love. Smith kicks to Thompson. Irving for 3. Shot is no good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. There's the lob to the hoop. And finished off by Westbrook.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it. And one problem with the...
He's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cantor checked in for Adams. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Foy, following the score by Cleveland. And he's off on his first shot of the game. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate, Clay.
And, you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Here's Singler. Mozgov grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Dellavedova, and it's blocked by Ibaka. They recover it. And Fry kicks to James. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Cantor. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
That's a 2 from What a play. He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And he beats the...
And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he punches the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss...
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
We've got Channing Frye. Amon Shumpert is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line. He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. Irving drives in. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And Cleveland making a change here. Smith is checked in. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Westbrook dishes to Robertson. Launches a three. Westbrook, no good.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Unloads from 13. Offensive rebound.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Dellavedova, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. That is just a careless turnover. You've got... got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And here's Cleveland. They're on a 13-4 run. Puts up a three. The shot is off. Great D that time from Westbrook. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
And then Durant with the dunk. The Cavaliers leading by 9. The drive by James, and he goes in for the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 11. Morrow, no good.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
Durant with a wide open look. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys at the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeking.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
And here's Westbrook after LeBron James hitting the 3. Adams' shot is good.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
It's tipped, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Matthew Dellavedova. And here's LeBron outside. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start this season. His return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging-type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Second free throw, no good.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere.
Up high to stop the alley-oop.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but at the finish, I thought Clark angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
The shot's good from Cantor.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Finished off the break. And now a 12-point Cavalier lead.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Smith. Flushes it down to finish the break.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
And Shumpert kicks to LeBron. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got 23.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
There's Foy with the 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half is now.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with
the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 3 assists, and also 3. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
What a game for LeBron. He has 23 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant, the 3, and Ibaka, the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Westbrook from the arc, and he gets the bucket. Westbrook's got 16.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching. If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Thunder trailing by 12.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
And here is James following Russell Westbrook's 3. James, the pass to Love. Cleveland moving it around. On its way from Irving for 2, but they'll get another chance. 5 on the clock. Back to James. A 3-ball. That one goes. Count. LeBron's got 26.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for J.R. Smith.
Matthew Dellavedova.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. To the paint, here's Thompson. And it's blocked by Adams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Cleveland moving it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 53% shooter, he dropped down to 47.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the...
Was lost last season. I mean, defenses could focus on him, and he was the Thunder's only front court scoring threat. And as much as he's improved on offense, he still has neither the flexibility nor skill set to be a guy that can be considered a first or second option offensively.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Talking about Ibaka, last season was good for his growth. I mean, he got a taste of what it's like to be the first or second scoring option rather than an afterthought. Now it's up to him to take that experience and convert it into improvement.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dion Waiters checked in for Anthony Morrow.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And it's 6 points for Enes Kanter.
And you're going to take as many of those high-percentage shots as you can get.
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38. Then last year, down to 35.
Now, here's Westbrook after LeBron James's miss. Durant for three. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 10. Down low, Shumpert.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Now, here is Irving. He dishes it to Love. And Thompson kicks to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. The 8-footer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
What a stellar outing in this one for Shumpert. He has 9 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Smith subbed in for LeBron. Singler, he's checked in for the Thunder. Foy comes in for Russell Westbrook.
And the Thunder had plenty of reason to be down last year because of the injuries. A big place that it hit them was on offense. They just were not the same absent mainly Kevin Durant.
Here's Irving. He's got 6. Here's Shumpert.
Here with the lead, they'd really like to finish this team off. But they just haven't knocked down the three-pointers at the same percentage that they did in the first half here in the second. So we'll see what happens going forward.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Kanter kicks to Singler. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. We were used to seeing the Thunder as a top offensive team, as you mentioned, Greg. Last season, they finished 18th, Clark, in field goal percentage.
And, you know, for context, that's the lowest they finished since their first year in Oklahoma, Kevin. Usually you can find them among the top 5 teams in the league when they're healthy. Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Mozgov with the steal. On up the court. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Shumpert. Shumpert's got 3 assists tonight.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And it's denied. Smith right side. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Roberson, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. Foy laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Foy's got his first bucket in this one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Smith missing.
Well, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Oklahoma City shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game. And Foy hits both of them. Here's Dellavedova. That's a 2 from Smith and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Thunder trailing by 12. Dellavedova and Smith are the guard tandem. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. James dishes to Love. Fires for 3. No good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by LeBron. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Stolen by Westbrook. From the arc. And it's Westbrook again missing. To the paint. And the dunk by James.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Roberson. Westbrook wide open. He fired. And the lead is down inside single digits.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
Dellavedova kicks to LeBron. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got his fourth assist in this one. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And, you know, for the Cavs, they ended up in the top 5 in made threes per game, but they actually led the NBA in made threes per game after the trade.
Cleveland leading by 10. Passes it to Smith. Launches a 3. LeBron, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far. Oh!
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing?
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
I tell you what, guys, I don't care what the score is. That's the play we're going to remember when this game is over.
Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 18 points now here in the second half.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
And here come the Thunder again. Oklahoma City with a fast break.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
Adams' shot is good.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
And he gets it to go.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
Here's Dellavedova. Westbrook with the nice D there. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 16-7 run. That ties the game. 20 points for Kevin Durant.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, for that matter.
And stolen by Love. Dellavedova, the pass to Love. And James throws it down.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Now Smith following Durant's three-point attempt.
They've got to bring the double team on him.
I would have already sort of expected to see that.
Irving's checked in for Cleveland.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Smith dishes to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 6th assist on the night.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. James and Durant sends it back. Ibaka outside. To halt the run, it's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Durant with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. LeBron with the block.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And it's Durant with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's James. Nice D from Durant.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Westbrook can't get it to go. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. It's stolen by Ibaka.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And here are the Cavaliers. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
If you can't get the ball in, you have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
17 seconds left in the game. And it's Westbrook missing.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Durant for three. Knocks down the three. Durant with the steal.
They have a chance to tie it up.
A three ball will do just that.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. We were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw good.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, tell us a bit about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was plenty of intensity on the floor.
We knew that today was going to have that type of feel. It's two teams that have the same aspirations, and that's winning the NBA championship. So, great game. It went down to the wire, and we gave our beautiful fans a great show today, and it was fun.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. He notched his season high and his score. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille